Hey guys, it's Nati, and welcome back to the Karazana Diaries, and if you haven't been here, welcome. I have not been on in about 6 months, and in that time, I have really had time to step away from YouTube completely, not even watching content on there for a very long time, and recently, I started to come back. And I was thinking about my channel a lot, where I was going and what I was doing with it. In that time, I started watching new people and some old people as well. I started watching Shane Dawson for the first time. I'd never watched one of his videos. And I watched Grav3yardgirl again. And they really brought back to me what I felt about YouTube in the beginning. That passion, that excitement, that energy to start again, to start thinking of ideas, new things that I could do. And with the collaboration that Shane and Grav3yardgirl did, really started to put in the forefront of my mind more of the passion towards loving it, and not only just loving it for the fun of it and for the connections that I could make and the friendships I could build through this platform, but also for being able to be my authentic self. Kind of just planted the seed in me, especially in their collaboration. Like I said, just seeing Grav3yardgirl open up to Shane and seeing how open and honest Shane is with his emotions, with his mental health, with past mental health and present, and feelings and emotions and thoughts, and even those anxiety thoughts and those thoughts of not, feeling worthy of certain things, or feeling worth it, or feeling, disgusting. And one of the biggest things that turned me on to Shane was just one of my friends who's really loves Shane showed me this collection of videos and just video clips that somebody had done, and showed me this one part. She's like, this is one of my favorite parts of all time of his videos, and it was just Shane sitting there, and I don't remember what happened. I saw the previous part, but it was he just kind of sat there and he got really frustrated, and he was like, I'm fat, ew, I'm gross, blah, and me and my friend just kind of sat there for a little bit, and we laughed, and we had this connection, and I could understand that anxiety thoughts and those, those thoughts of just I messed up, oh my god, I'm awful, especially with somebody who has anxiety. And then I get back on Tana's channel, and she's just opened up about VidCon and really talks about how much of a safe haven YouTube was for her growing up, how she used it to block out all of the fights her parents would have, how she used it to get away and to feel accepted and feel like a part of something, and how she dreamed of meeting these creators, and how VidCon wasn't quite so nice back to her. And now today I saw her video about, again, VidCon, their response to her, and starting TanaCon. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, Tana. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Grav3yardgirl. Thank you all for being brave, for standing up for yourselves, for being authentically who you are. Sitting there today, watching Tana's video, and thinking back about all of your videos gave me the strength and the courage to come back on YouTube. I have been figuring out and trying and racking my brain how to come back. What do I do? Is this what I want to do? I know I want to make videos. I know I want to meet people. I know I want to do this, and there's something more that I need out of this, though. There's something more that I have to do. And I realized that what I want to do is be my authentic self 100%. Yes, I want to keep doing Universal videos. I love it. I love what I do. I love going to Universal and taking you guys with me and vlogging every step of the way. And I haven't stopped to making videos. Actually, I think I've made more videos in the recess than I had when I wasn't on recess. I have tons of footage, and I even have footage just of other things, other than things that I even planned originally to use on this channel. I realized that YouTube, just like social media, can be filled with people painting a smile, making a good face, slapping on makeup, trying to look perfect, and not being themselves. Today, I finally kind of got out of a slump that I've been in because of these videos. I had not taken a shower in a few days. My hair was in tangled up knots. I just kept putting it back up in a ponytail. I would take it down every morning and just be so frustrated with it that I'd put it back up and say, screw it, I don't care. My house has been in shambles for ever, really. Every time I've kind of gotten it back together, it's kind of fallen apart again. This time it's been really bad. I've been sitting at home for a week, or a couple weeks, and not dealing with it because I just had a later mentality. This is what I want to be on YouTube. I want to be open. I want to be honest. I want to give people my authentic self so that they can have a safe space. That's something I always strived for when I was younger. It was the biggest thing I advocated for. A lot of you guys don't know that I was an LGBT activist for a very long time. When I left for college, that kind of came to a halt. Of course, you know, college, trying to find yourself, trying to figure out your place, trying to understand how it works. So that really kind of came to a halt. But my biggest platform was giving people a safe space, giving people a place to be their authentic selves, and just being open and honest with people. And I really lost that side of me. I want that. I want that back, and I want that here. That's why I'm being honest with you guys here. And thank you. And I want to thank these YouTubers that are so open, unapologetically open and honest about their lives, open and honest about their emotions, open and honest about their feelings and what they are going through, just like I'm going to be with you guys. And I realized it really hit me with Tana's video, and that's when I started to want to make this video. Finally felt happy in the way that I'm coming back to YouTube. Finally felt happy and ready to get out of bed and make a video and do something that I wanted to do for a very long time. And now I get to be open and honest. Yes, I've been in a slump. There's been a lot of stuff going on, a lot of really awesome positive stuff and news that I cannot wait to share with you guys. I am so excited to come back. But I also want to be 100% my authentic self. I don't want this to just be a universal vlog channel. I want this to be much more. I want this to be a safe space. A place where I could say, hey, I didn't take a shower for several days in a row. My house is an absolute mess. My life has been a ball of stress. I literally have psoriasis all around my nose and on my face, all up in my scalp. I took a shower before making this video because I finally had the energy and finally had a reason to get up because of Tana, because of Shane, because of Grav3yardgirl. Because they've been getting me through a really stressful time, a really worrisome time, and looking back, I've been craving it because I've actually been making videos every time that I've had a really stressful situation, a really anxious time, a really time of interflection where I had to try to figure out what am I doing, where am I going, why am I being so anxious, why am I having this or that or the other, what is wrong with my mental state, what do I need to work through, and where did I turn? My camera to film. And at the time, I even asked myself, I know I have it on video somewhere, me saying, I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know why I'm filming this. I just feel that I need to film this. I feel that I need to talk. And one of the things that really hit me and really made me want to sit down and do this about Tana's last video was the fact that she really just made it clear how her talking to you guys and talking to her audience and talking to the people of like YouTube is her therapy. That's her way of coping and her way of getting things out and the way of dealing with things, and I love that. Because it gives other people a chance to feel accepted, feel that they're not alone, feel that they don't have the same, feel that they may have the same issues. I mean, not everybody has crazy VidCon, up their issues where, you're a creator and you're not being accepted. But so many creators have come out now saying all of the stuff that VidCon has wronged them on. And even that, I mean, the creators didn't have a space to be open and honest. They were scared. Tana gave them that space. That is incredible. That's what I want to do. I want to give people the space to say, hey, I'm going through this too. I went through this too. Thank you for being open and honest. Yes, I've been down in the dumps. Yes, I have not had the motivation. Yes, I have personally laid in my bed days in a row just watching YouTube and not wanting to move, not wanting to have to deal with real life. But now I'm standing up and saying, I am here, I am present, I'm going to be 100% authentic, I'm going to talk about the things that matter to me and do the things that I want to do and have fun. I'm not going to censor myself. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to dress the way that I want to. I'm going to film when I want to. I'm going to open up and be me and be true. And I also have to give a thank you to Bella Thorne. She is definitely somebody who is very, very controversial. So is Tana. Tana's super controversial. Shane's pretty controversial himself. Grav3yardgirl is probably the least controversial of the four of them. But while I was getting ready to film this video, I actually had to take stuff off my phone to try to make space. And I ended up watching this video, most of it at least. I want to finish watching it. And it was Bella Thorne, which I never feel like I gave her that much of a chance. And I'm sorry that I didn't. And I misunderstood her. And now I really understand her. It was her talking about why she is the way that she is. And again, it is her that she is just being unapologetically herself, her true self. And how she loves things that are gritty and uncomfortable. And when you take a step back at it all, she's just being a 20-year-old, just living her life. And people judge her for it because she's in the limelight. And that's messed up because she does a lot of the things that most 20-year-olds do. She shouldn't be judged for it. She shouldn't be judged if she feels like she wants to go out in a purple wig or wear some outrageous outfit or go party. That's normal. And even if it's not society's view of what should be normal, why should we judge her for it? She's not hurting anybody. And I know that she's given people a space to be themselves and be able to step back and be like, hey, there are other people who are just as outrageous as me. People who aren't afraid to express themselves fully, which is amazing. And I am honestly so proud of all four of these people, even though I've never met them in real life. Because it is hard to be authentic out there. In a world full of people putting up a facade, being fake. It is hard to be authentic. I've fallen into that trap myself. But I no longer will. So thank you guys. And I think that they are not given enough credit. They really aren't. Because not only are they being unapologetically themselves every single day, they are doing it in front of millions of people, which is much harder than an isolated case. And not only are they doing that in front of millions of people, They're absolute brilliant, brilliant people and don't get enough credit for how much work they do on a daily basis. People say that YouTube isn't a real job, at least for 3 out of the 4. And people say that all that Bella does is party and do crazy stuff that she shouldn't be doing. They all work their asses off. They do. They are constantly putting up videos. They are constantly doing what they love. They are constantly working with people, making negotiations, trying to do all sorts of crazy stuff. How many brand deals have all 3 YouTubers gotten? Tana is in the middle of making her own YouTube convention. That is incredible. She's doing a turnaround unlike anybody. Nobody has done what she has done, ever. People take years to plan a convention. She's doing it in months. Not even. That is insane. It is incredible. And what Bella's doing, I did not realize how incredibly strong and talented this young woman is. She is writing, making art, directing music, her own music videos, starring in movies, TV shows. She's even started her own music label. Her own music label. What? You're 20 and you've created your own music label and you're working on a makeup line as well? But yet people just look at you and say that you're just the outrageous crazy girl that needs to be tamed? That is truly incredible. When you go and defy the odds, when you say, I can do this, YouTube is, you put your foot down and you say, yeah, YouTube is a career. Look at how amazing I'm doing. Yes, I can do this. I can make a convention that would usually take people years to make at a fraction of the cost, not allowing the general public in to experiencing something that only at least middle class and upper middle class could afford to do. Giving people access to a convention for how much? $0 to get a ticket. That is incredible. That is unheard of. And the fact that she put together a team in not even months and pulled it off and allowed people to enjoy something and be able to experience something that they would never in their wildest dreams be able to do. That is incredible. They are not just outrageous people. They are not making asses of themselves. They are being authentic. And they are killing the game while doing it. And I admire them. And I congratulate them. And I only want to send love and positivity to them. Thank you guys, again, so much for putting yourselves out there, for being amazing, and for giving me a strength that I thought was gone. So thank you. I love you all, and thank you so much for watching. I don't think that any of them will ever see this, but if you do, really, truly, thank you.